Alright, today we will be taking apart an Asus Republic of Gamers Zephyrus GX501V gaming laptop. For this you're going to need a small Phillips head as a 2.5 and a Torx T5. So let's go ahead and remove the screws for the cover. Alright, now we'll go ahead and just pry up on the front part of the cover here. And then we're going to slide the cover up. And then just pop it out. It just has these kind of slide latches at the top. Alright, next we will go ahead and remove all of the torque screws that remain on this bottom cover. Alright, once you have the bottom screws out, we'll go ahead and open it. And then we'll go ahead and separate the palm rest from the bottom cover assembly. So since we're pulling the palm rest from the motherboard, we're going to have a couple ribbons to release. So just open it up, and it looks like the keyboard ribbon and this other ribbon right here need to be removed to pull the palm rest off. So I'll just go ahead and flip up the little tabs for the connector, pull the ribbon. And that is how you remove the palm rest. Alright, switching back to the Phillips, we're going to go ahead and remove the battery. And with this connector, it's a pop-up. They don't leave you a whole lot of room to get in there, so you can just gently pull that battery up and just lift up on the little connector. It should pop out of the motherboard. Alright, now the memory, just spread the little retainers and pull the memory stick free. And we can get the SSD drive. Just leave the little sticker and remove the screw. This one appears to have some kind of insulating tape on the bottom, so you'll have to kind of wiggle and pull at the same time to kind of release it from the little thermal pad. Alright, now we can go ahead and remove the fans and heat sink. Alright, looks like we'll also need to clear the Wi-Fi antennas, so just remove a little bit of tape and then just pull straight up on the antennas to release them. Alright, now we can remove the connectors for the fans. And we'll just give it a little wiggle test. Alright, so this one was held pretty tight by the thermal paste, so you might have to wiggle it for a little bit, but it should come out as long as you have all the screws. And then we can remove the cooling fans. Yeah, same with the left cooling fan, it is a little bit stuck with some thermal paste, but a little wiggle will come right off. Alright, now we can go ahead and separate the display assembly from the bottom cover assembly. So I'll just make sure that the video cable is freed up. You want to pull back all of this retaining tape. Until it's off of the connector, and then you can just pull the connector out. So the Wi-Fi antennas are free, video cable's free, so you can go ahead and remove the screws. And I'll go ahead and remove the Wi-Fi card. And then we will free the speakers from the motherboard. And now we can go ahead and remove the screws for the motherboard. Alright, now to take apart the display assembly, you're going to need a flat edge, and like most laptops, we're going to go around the seam between the back cover and the bezel and just separate the two. And then once you have kind of started, then you can just work your way around with your fingers and just pop out the rest of the little snaps. Alright, now that we have the display open, we can go ahead and remove the LCD and the hinges. Alright, and once we have the screws out, we can go ahead and remove the hinges. And we'll go ahead and flip up the LCD panel. And we're going to need to pull the connector right there. So just grab a corner of the tape and pull it back. And be very careful at the very end because you don't want to all of a sudden snap and yank that out. It looks like it was just tape retained, so just pull it straight out and you can remove the LCD. Alright, now for the video cable, we'll go ahead and remove the connector from the webcam. And we'll just feed it through the little channels and out. Alright, so now you have easy access to the webcam, Wi-Fi antennas. If you need to replace those, they're just held on by tape. The webcam, it's best to pry from the top or the bottom and just kind of flip it up, not from the edges where it's going to be real weak. These are very, very thin. So that's it. That's how you disassemble the Asus Republic of Gamers GX501V. And if this video helped you or you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.